Well, good morning to my playthrough Hermanns Hausen. This is episode 3. Yesterday I ran out of time. I didn't realise how quickly time had snuck up behind me, and I had to finish the stream, the recording midway. And I hope I don't do that again today. I'm planning on keeping it around the 30-minute mark. I know I went a bit extra yesterday, so I'm going to continue that today. My plan hopefully is to get this baled up, get a water tanker, and activate the greenhouse. The other thing I noticed yesterday is I actually made a bit of an error when I was purchasing the baler. I was actually wanting to get the forage, a forage wagon, but for some reason I went straight to the forage harvester. Something like this was what I was looking to get, but I didn't. Never mind, I'm going to continue on as is. I'll deal with it as I need be, and yeah, we'll just continue on and see how it goes. I'm going to get this baled up today, hopefully get a water tanker and get the greenhouses running. I think I'll just do a bit of a headland here because it's pretty tight with this creek. Okay, let's try that. I thought I did on. No, I didn't. Right, here we go. 3. Now I've got the volume set to 20% for the vehicle volume at 20%. I don't know at this stage if it's too loud because at the time of this recording I actually haven't released any of these recordings onto my YouTube channel, so I'm still in the process of setting it up. So if anyone has left any comments, obviously I haven't read them at this point, but I will read any comments at the right time. That is once I got the YouTube channel up and running, and I'll make any adjustments if need be, if and when. Probably should go back the other way, I think. No, it doesn't matter. I'll go this way. Let's change it again. Maybe if I drop it. Yeah, so I've been really starting to try and get the some income coming into the farm. So I've still got the other fields to drill. It really depends on how much time everything takes as to when I can do it, and obviously the calendar. I'm using the seasonal calendar, so I've got to take that into consideration. Hopefully today is also today I'm going to finally set up the YouTube channel. I've had a few hold-ups lately and they haven't been unavoidable, but hopefully today is the day at least the YouTube will be up and running, and the everything will be on the channel. I'm looking forward to see how it goes, because either way I'm still enjoying the game. Right. The 3. Weather looks good for the day. Shouldn't take too much longer to get this thing done. This grass all swathed up. Yeah, really cutting it through this time. I'm not going to muck around with this episode. I'm really just going to get stuck into it, because there's actually a fair bit of work to be done before I'm actually going to be generating some money, so I really want to nail this field out pretty quickly, get it so I simply can start the process with these sheep. I haven't worked out what type of sheep I'm going to get. I'll work that out when I get there. Sort of, you know, doing everything on the fly, as I said yesterday. Still very much. I suppose once I get a lot of things up and running, I'll be able to plan it a bit more, but there's just so many little jobs that need to be done before I can really plan anything, I guess. But I think we're doing alright. I think we're getting there. I'm not looking forward to picking up all them bales though, because I know, you know, it's a shame I wasn't switched on enough to get the forage wagon opposed to the baler. But anyway, live and learn, live and learn. I noticed the other day there's a 4x map size. You know, as much as I love them 4x maps, I've never actually completed one. One of the first ones I ever did, actually probably was the first one I ever did, was the Yukon River. I think it was in FS25. I absolutely love that map. But that's more or less when I first started, and looking back now, I think I pretty much cheated that game, because to get started all I did was concentrate on horses, because that was a new thing back then, and trained them up, and I think it was like $50,000 you could sell them for once they got to a certain level, and it didn't take long at all. So, but I enjoyed that map. That was good. We had the they had a ferry there, which was an interesting element. I used to use that to do the logging. The amount of times stuff went overboard. Yeah. It's quite impressive the way this game has evolved over the different releases. Makes me wonder what's next. I know FS25 hasn't been around that long, but I can't help but think what sort of changes they're going to make with the next release. You know, you think they can't do anything more to add to this game, but yet they always prove you wrong, and it's always as impressive as ever. Always comes out with something different. You know, I haven't tried some of the stuff in the first 25 yet. I'm looking forward to doing that at a later stage. But it's funny, I noticed a lot of people when they get it, they don't usually go for the in-game maps that actually come with the game. They, you know, and I'm probably guilty of that too. They just jump straight into the mod release maps. And yeah, I'm guilty of that. I mean, I am going to be working on the Asian map that was released with the pack. I'm looking forward to doing that. I haven't started that, but that is going to be on my bucket list to do, because it's completely different and we all like variety. Right, well hopefully this might be the last run before I bale it all up. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's get it done. Well, there might be a bit on the other side. Maybe I'm good. I just want to double check. I think I might have. Did I leave anything behind? Maybe over here. Oh yeah, over there. I had a feeling I'd left something behind. Just trampled straight through my swaths. Okay. Let's drop this down. 3. Bit wide of the swath, but I'm just trying to speed things up a little at the moment. That's room like a bit more. Again, I might try a head a bit scrapped for room over here. Ugh. No, go back the other way, I think. Make a bit of a hash of this. This way I think we better bring all the grass into the centre of the field. almost done. Hopefully one more up and down and that'll probably be it. I'm not going to be too fussy about it. I just enough to gather it up. I know the spots are a little bit wide, but I'm really trying to speed the whole process up. That's the only reason why I'm doing it this way. I'm not going to tidy it out. Yeah. I know it's not perfect, but that'll do. That will do it. Let's get the baler. To the baler. The other thing I realised is I can sell that sprayer too. Find a home for everything because I don't use the sprayer. Sorry, I don't use the sprayer because I usually I use the plough, so I don't really have a need for a sprayer. It's just gotta get my bearings to where things are. Might just have a look at the map. Well, the baler's probably still down at the shop, I think. I'm really not sure. Yeah. Okay. So let's go. I think it's to the left. I'm going to try and start using my memory rather than the map, because I'm trying to get to know it off by heart. There. Yep, you can see a dash of red, must be. Alright, let's do this. Okay, we're going to fold it. Yep. Okay, I think we're just about ready to go. Let's do this. Probably fill up really quickly, I think. Right, nice. Yeah, they're injecting them. There we go, we can see them coming out now. They're really small, these bales. Still a bit annoyed at myself for not getting the forage wagon. I don't know why I went straight to harvesters. I suppose I'm confusing it with my other map. I'm using big equipment with my other map. That's probably all it is. It makes it a lot easier once it's swathed up. Look how quickly they're coming out. They're pretty decent sized swath. And the creator. Oh well. Like I said, I'm just a little bit annoyed at myself. I'm not even sure if I got a suitable trail to pick them up. Be something else I have to invest in. Oh well, if I have to get a trailer, I'll get one that I can convert into a grain trailer. That way it's, you know, you can't go wrong with those sort of trailers. They always come in handy, no matter how big or small they are. Oh boy. I'll get that a bit later. Wow, time is going so quickly. I just looked at the time. Oh, man. Well, I'll tell you what. I think I'm going to have to get the greenhouse organised before I finish this episode. So after I've baled these grass swaths, I'm going to quickly dash out and get a water. I'm assuming I need a truck. Perhaps not one of these greenhouses, so they're just automatic. Just been put a bale right there. Rush out and get a water tank and set up the greenhouse. Man, look at all these bales. That's going to be an annoying little job to do. Oh my gosh. My word. Wow. Well, one thing I do like about these square bales, you don't have to keep stopping and reversing it. I do prefer the round bales, but it's I suppose you get advantages and disadvantages no matter what you use, but I'm generally more used to using the round baler. And again, I'm probably going to go over 30 minutes, but it's not going to go over by too much today. I didn't pay attention to the starting time, but I think we're somewhere around 25 minutes at a very rough guess. So I'm going to continue this. I don't think we've got too much to go on this. The baling's going through pretty quickly actually. So I think first up I'm just going to finish this off, head over to the store, get a water tank. I'll just turn that off for a second, speed it up a little bit. I know you can get a trailer that attaches onto this and it catches all the bales, but realistically I'm not going to be hanging onto this baler for too long. It's just long enough to serve its purpose. I'll probably get rid of it and trade it in for either a proper baler or forage wagon. I probably should have gotten it from the word go. Wow. This is a big swath. There's a possibility I might be leaving stuff behind, but I'm certainly not trying to. looking too bad. A little patchy, but I haven't finished the job yet. This is a rather big swath. You know, there's every possibility after I've got the stuff, after we've got these recordings on the YouTube channel and I've been able to review them myself as to assess, maybe I might need to make them longer, because I'm just finding 30 minutes is just screaming by, you know. But then again, also I haven't yet, I'm not proficient at editing this, so you know, once you can start doing some sped up scenes, that also I've got to take that into consideration as well. Alright, finish off a couple of these big ones, big swaths there on the other side. I'm not going to be so pedantic to get every single patch, but if it's there for the taking, I will. Get that back on the way over. Okay, so really only got really 2, possibly 3 lines left. Yeah, can put it on cruise control for a little bit. Certainly looks like not a lot neater now that it's cut, but there's every chance I'm going to turn this into a field anyhow. Well, I will be turning it into a field, I just haven't quite decided what type of field I'm going to put it in. I want to get some soya beans or something down to start earning some, you know, nice cash crop, but I got to get the basics down first. There's no point leaving a greenhouse and sheep just on standby while you prepare fields that are producing any money at the time, so I've got to be able to start producing something while I do all the other chores. So this should be it. Up and down. I'll head back. How are we going for time? I think it's about half an hour. Yeah, I'll quickly go get the a water tank. Fill it up. I dare say it's probably going to be a 40-minute, maybe 45-minute recording. I'm not timing it at this stage. I'm just guesstimating it at the moment. Could be completely out. I don't think I'm far off, but I don't know how accurate it is at the same time. Right, we'll do this and we'll just go and park it, I think, after this. I'll have a quick look at my inventory too, because I'm not 100% sure, maybe I've even got one, but I don't recall seeing one just yet. Right. That should get us out of trouble with the sheep. Right, B, X. How do I unload it? Is it I or something? Reset counter, lower, fold, unload, Y. Not I, Y. There we go. I got it. I think now we can fold it. There we go. Alright. Let's go. See, I can do. I've got to look at these silage too. I think there might be silage bunkers there on the farm. Jump back in the cabin. Might just go down this little path here. Now, one of them was the bio plant. I think it's this one here, the cobblestone entrance. I think that's mine. Yep. I might just stick it over here. when I got all the equipment, I'll do a better job in working out where I'm going to be going with these. Okay, that'll do. Yeah, to the shop. Actually, I'll just check my inventory before I do anything, because I'm not 100% sure with what I've got. Okay, do it. I should sell that too, actually. I'll do that now. Where's the baler? A windrow, is it? Windrow, I think. Rampy, baler. Alright. Where's that? I'm just going to go and grab the sprayer because I'm not going to be using it. $6 o'clock. Wonder what time they shut. Maybe they shut at 7 o'clock. Better quickly get in there and get myself. No, that's not it, is it? I reckon it is, you know. Okay, well, it looks like they're shut. I was kind of kidding when I said I wanted the time they shut. But this sign doesn't appear to tell you what time it opens. Wow, okay. Well, oh, okay, I shall leave it here. I'll call it. I'll have to come back tomorrow morning. Oh, I'm on the wrong side of the road. It's confusing, some of these maps. Sometimes you don't know which side. It's the right side or the left side drive. The roads. But like I said, I'm still getting used to this map. But right. Guess I can't see anything here. What am I doing? Oh yeah. Right. Well, I think I'll just stick it in here, and I'll continue on. Next episode, and hopefully next episode I should have all my my opening recordings on my YouTube channel up and running, because that's what I'm about to set up right now. Okay, well, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you again next time. See you later, eh?